we got today. We're gonna be talking about Big Brother out there recording you, even when you don't expect it or don't know it. You are being recorded, man. I remember seeing an X-File episode where they did, and showed where the TV was fucking recording. It wasn't even on. It wasn't even fucking on, man. And I think even the movie Poltergeist, when it showed, the damn demon inside the damn TV, the demon inside it that took the little girl, but it's showing you that TV is a portal. It's a portal. I'm trying to tell you, even when the motherfucker ain't on. And let me tell you, not only did he unplug that motherfucker, when you watch Poltergeist, the first movie, at the end of the movie, he say, fuck that. I don't want to go through this episode again. So he unplugged the fucking TV and he put the motherfucker out the room. He put the motherfucker out the room. Because you can unplug it and see what they do. It's already got a battery inside that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's already got a battery so it can function without it being on. You feel me? Them phones, they got them bags you could put that motherfucker in. That shut down all transmission. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get one of them motherfuckers. They got them for your computer. They got them for your phone. I don't know if they got them for the TVs or not. But the shit is recording your ass. Recording right motherfucking now as we speak. But hey, this ain't no motherfucking communist country. If you know it, you can say something. Cause why is y'all got goddamn recording devices in all the goddamn electronic? When they say smart, that's telling you something, nigga. And they make it, it seems like it's doing something for you. You know what I'm saying? I be tapping in, and I watch myself. I can see how I'm falling in a little bit. Let me tell you something. And I don't know if that's, but after a while, when you see how easy it is, like now when I get ready to do shit, I used to type shit in. I don't even type it in. I just hit the microphone and I just speak it. I speak my titles in. I speak, everything into the phone. Like even when I'm doing my backgrounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just, I put I say it right into the computer or say it right into the phone and it pops right in. You feel what I'm saying? And so I find myself just using it. I'm not, but I understand the power of writing and shit too. So I don't, but when it comes to the electronics and shit, I guess if you using it, why not, use the technology and shit to your advantage, Why not use the technology to your advantage? You just can't let it control you. You got an agenda outside of the technology. But, you should use the technology to your advantage to get you further where you need to be. You see, but they are recording. And I noticed this shit. Like, I'll be in the house, right? And I say something, right? I say something. And I don't even be watching TV and shit, and I'm talking and shit. And then I go to the fucking TV and the shit is popping up in the videos. And I say, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, this shit smart activate. It's recording. It's recording and shit. And not only is it recording, it's like all the smart, all the smart fucking all the smart products is interconnected. So it be transmitting from one motherfucking product to the next. You see what I'm saying? All that shit is working. That's like one of them goddamn movies where the motherfucking, it had a smart house and it lock a motherfucker in where a motherfucker can't even get out. I've seen a lot of movies like that where the motherfucking smart technology shut down the house where motherfuckers can't even get out of the house. That's crazy. You locked in that motherfucker. All the doors. And I seen this one where the damn windows were shatterproof and shit. I say, oh my God. You know, motherfucking phones don't work inside, so you can't call out, you can't do shit. You locked in that motherfucker. You know? But you most definitely today, nigga, watch what you say. And I'm not saying, but you could be talking you don't know what type of individual has access to that information. You know, they say they don't supposed to be able to tap into your shit like that. Do you think they really give a fuck about law and all of this? When it comes to somebody, you think that they still listen in? They listening like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about behind the scenes? What type of moves does he make? Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. So, hey, get you one of them, what they call them, Verde bags. I think it's Verde, something like that. Bags where you put shut that motherfucker down when you ain't on it. But most motherfuckers, it's like a kidney now. The cell phone is like a kidney. You can't even, motherfucker rather give up his fucking kidney than give up his cell phone. Real talk. Motherfucker rather give up a hand than give up their cell phone. They so connected now to the great web. But watch which and the thing is, as you talk in that motherfucker, and like I'm saying, it's interconnected with all kind of shit. So even when you go outside, all them lights, them goddamn lights, and they be having batteries up under them where they recording and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you ride by, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker send a beam and connect with your motherfucking phone, nigga. Connect with your phone and all of that shit. It probably got a code in that phone, tell you who you is, whatever. Nigga, shoot that shit right to that goddamn that brain computer connected to that light outside light pole. Then they got a lot of they put them goddamn monitors out there that when you riding up the street, it could tell you how fast you going and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other shit they got out. They got them cameras out there that could visually, recognize you and shit. Your face come up. You know what I'm saying? So they got that, but it's also tapping into any smart product that you have on your possession, and it's download, and it could download information. So the age of fucking, the age of privacy is Flockberg camera. Okay, yeah, the age of privacy, nigga, is like, you know, man, this shit real out here, man. This is some real shit. This ain't no plan. That's why I ride. I ain't fucked them. Everything I do, and I'm a straight spitter. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the y'all hide. I don't hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hannibal, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I come out on my elephant. For real, you know what I'm saying? I come out on my motherfucking elephant. I'm not, I ain't into no hiding and shit. But for that don't mean everybody else should play that role. Me, I'm a straight spitter. Unless I'm trying to, it is. But that's why you can't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You can hide and shit, but the people need it's some of us that need to be able to deliver the message. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can't fucking hide, but a lot of us should try to conceal what they doing because you might have a different purpose in what you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a brain computer for a lot of black power communities. You know what I'm saying? Well, I spit all type of information that's valuable and shit, and you run with it and shit. But that don't mean you do what I do. I don't give a fuck. You should in depending on your place in what is happening. And I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm always gonna be a straight spitter. But then we got our family out here making serious moves uh, uh, under the underground, and they should most definitely be careful and everything and become wiser in this shit. That's why this technology, you got to become wise in this shit. You can't let this shit run past you. Stop and get you some knowledge, nigga. It's a lot. Like I say, it's a lot of like classes and shit online that you can start to take that give you at least a basic understanding and continue to add. And continue to add, man. That's all. Each one teach one. You see what I'm saying? Probably did, yeah. And the Mossad was over there too. Yeah, they laced them. They making this shit. They laced them. They probably had an iPhone or something and shit or whatever they got, whatever they fucking got, and they got it from because them motherfucking Israelis. That's just how they knocked some of their leaders off. They had went up in there. They had went up in Gaza. What was that, Gaza? Or was that Syria? And they opened, I think it was in Syria. One of them, Syria, got, and they opened up a dummy cell phone company. And they had already laced the phones and shit with like a bomb and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And when they bought it and they was got phones and shit and knew all the ones that have phones and shit, and man, at one time blowing head, boom, your motherfucking head get blowed off. So you got to be careful out here. But it's going down. Watch what you say. You see, watch what you say. Don't be scared. Just don't give up all your motherfucking information. You understand? Because you got to be successful in what you do. This is General Seti. Hey, get a video a thumbs up. Immediately like it because you love it. I want you to share it with your family and friends. Patreon, and man over there cooking. It's on fire on Patreon, General Seti. I got so much for you. You just in a damn Wizard of Oz over there. You understand so much information and so many videos exclusive to Patreon. Go over there, become a patron today. Uh, and KingSeti.com, General Seti, Etsy, One Stop, all that. Click some of them links, family, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Boom, Black Power.